I looked at the most searched YouTubers, for example, what drone does X use, and I looked at their past videos to work out exactly what drones they are flying and have flown in the recent past, and these were the top drones. So by far, the most popular drone was the Mavic Air 2, and that makes sense because it recently came out and it offers a load of upgrades on video quality, on transmission distance with the OcuSync 2.0. It also has a massive battery life. It has incredible camera and footage capabilities. So obviously YouTubers who may have had like the Phantom or another Mavic series drone obviously want to upgrade to the Mavic Air number 2. I don't know why I say number 2, Mavic Air 2. Next in the list were two drones, Mavic Pro and the Mavic Air. Now, this kind of makes sense to me because the Mavic Pro was really a flagship drone from a few years ago, and it has the best sort of like combination of affordability, but also those high-end camera sensors and the ability to kind of like pack it down and take it somewhere. You know, the Phantom was a great drone, but it wasn't able to be sort of like packed up and moved, and it was much more expensive than the Mavic. So I think that's why that makes sense. And then the Mavic Air is actually what I have as well. I think the Mavic Air is an incredible drone. I still think it's one of DJI's best drones they've ever made. It's up there. Let me get it. And that's because this drone is little. Go check out my other video if you want to see if I think the Mavic Air is still worth it. But look, it just packs down to an incredibly small thing. It doesn't do, you know, some of the fancy video, like high frame rate, high quality video that some of the other ones do, but it really doesn't matter to me. This is, this drone is perfect because it's the best combination of size, price, and capability for my use case. And your use case may just be a little bit different, and that's perfectly okay. But the Mavic Pro and the Mavic Air was second in the list based on all of the YouTubers that I stalked for a whole afternoon. And then under that was the Phantom. Now the Phantom drone is incredible because it sort of is super stable. It's kind of that next level up before you start pushing into their enterprise models, and it makes sense that the early, a lot of people in the early stage had this sort of drone. It's got incredible camera and video capabilities, so obviously that is a drone that people want to hold on to for as long as possible, because unless it's broken, you probably don't need to upgrade a Phantom drone unless you want portability or you just like the newest drone on the market, which is perfectly okay. All right, and then underneath that was a whole range of other drones, and that includes the Mavic Pro 2, the Spark, Inspire, and Parrot Anafi was the only non-DJI drone to make on this list that sort of these top YouTubers used. And the Parrot Anafi was used by Casey Neistat in the early days, but he has since upgraded to the Mavic series. He had Phantoms, and now I believe he's got the Mavic Air 2. So yes, those are all of the drones that YouTubers use in order of their popularity based on people searching for what drone does X, a YouTuber, their name, use. And I went through and I looked at all of their past videos and tried to identify exactly what drones they were using. Now, this video is based on an article on droneflyingpro.com. I have actually got all of the YouTubers broken down and exactly what drone they have used, and I've got links to the videos where they've used those drones as well. So if you want more information and you want to stalk particular YouTubers, go check it out. But I did the research for you, and that was the summary. But of course, if you're thinking about buying a drone for YouTube, what exactly do you need? And let's talk about that now. Okay, so it really comes down to how and why you are using your drone. Now, like I said, I have got the DJI Mavic Air. Here it is in its case. It's an incredible drone, and that's because I wanted portability, good video capabilities, but you know, not the best. And also my budget wasn't massive. I couldn't spend like $2 grand on a drone, and that is very important. So the first thing I think you should look at is, what's your budget? You know, if you've got a massive YouTube channel and you've got the budget with the ad revenue coming in and potentially some other monetization sources, then that's absolutely fine. You can buy the best drone on the market, and when a new one comes out, you can replace it and upgrade, and that is perfectly okay. But for a lot of people, and me included, when I first started creating content, I didn't have the capability to buy a top-of-the-range drone just because it wasn't in my budget. It wasn't a priority for me at the time. So go check out my other video where I talk about how to buy a second-hand drone. There's also a massive article with a free download where you can buy a second-hand drone. And the reason I mention that is because that's exactly what I did. Second-hand drones are brilliant because they have been looked after, you know, most of them, mine was looked after really well, and then people go, you know what, I don't actually use it as much as I thought I would. They got swept up in the drone excitement, and my drone had less than 4 hours flight time, and I got it for about 2/3 of the price of a new one. And yes, buying a second-hand drone, if your budget isn't massive, is also a really great option. So I recommend you go check out that other video. Size of the drone is very important if you are a YouTuber. You know, normally you use a drone to capture things while you're going out and about. So you need it to pack down into a small size, small volume, so you can chuck it in your bag and get to where you're flying. You know, some YouTubers, they use it to, they use it for what am I trying to say? Song videos. For videos to accompany their songs, and therefore they've got a whole production. They don't have to worry about size so much because they're going out to specifically record. They're not capturing, you know, like a vlog or something that they're, you know, everything's planned. I guess that's what I'm trying to say, is everything is planned so they can take in a big drone like a Phantom and the DJI Mavic Air, which is still a little bit bigger than the Mavic Air. Yes, those are the things you should worry about. So size, where are you taking your drone? How portable does it need to be? Because the Phantom doesn't pack down. Get something with foldable arms, and that way it will pack down into a nice kind of little package, and you can use it like that. And the third thing that I think is really important if you are posting your videos on YouTube is the camera. What is the camera quality? What is its maximum frame rate at different qualities? What's the sensor size? What sort of dynamic range does it have? What sort of color profiles does it have? All of that is going to be very important if you are going to post your videos on YouTube. Now, I don't post my videos in 4K. That's because, you know, I don't need to. You know, this is my office, and the drone videos I do put up demonstrate how I use my drone rather than, you know, trying to get impressive cinematic shots. Now, that's okay. But some people want 4K, and I completely understand. You know, it does look better, objectively better on, you know, computer monitors, and as our TV screens get bigger, it looks awesome. So what sort of camera do you want? That's what you need to ask yourself. What sort of quality do you need for the sort of content that you want to produce? And then look for a drone with that quality of camera and image. And the thing is that you know, we all get a bit carried away with what we want our content to look at, but then when we look at the price, we may go, oh, actually that's really expensive. I don't want to spend that much money to get that capability. So it does sort of come down to a balance of all these factors. And so I recommend that if you can't quite afford a drone that you know you definitely need, look at second-hand drones and look at refurbished drones. Those are going to be your best option for getting, you know, the higher end drones at a lower price. So yes, budget, size, and camera, I think, are the top 3 things that you as a YouTuber should look at. So there we are. There are all of the drones that YouTubers use. Now go check out my article. Give this video a thumbs up if it has been useful to you. And yes, in that article, I've got tons of links. I've got in-depth sort of analysis of which YouTubers use which drones. And I've collated that into a table for you as an easy reference point. So there we are. DJI Mavic Air 2. That's where most people are headed at the moment. And that's because it's an awesome upgrade to nearly every drone in the DJI ecosystem. So that's where people are heading, and doesn't mean that you have to head there. You know, if you don't have the budget, if you don't need that quality of drone or camera, then you can always opt for a drone like I did, like the DJI Mavic Air, which is a fantastic drone. Anyway, I should stop talking about how fantastic I think that drone is, although I do think it's fantastic. All right then, happy drone flying, and until next time, I'll see you in the next video.